I've already met. We met in catering. Troye was filling his boots with as many free biscuits as he could muster. Troye Sivan, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Officially, because
Thank
that was
you.
kind of an unofficial meeting. You just thought I was some, like, random girl making 100 cups of tea.
No, it was
which
really,
I am,
really,
in fact.
yeah. You look like you were doing a good job of the tea.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, I had a system going. Yeah,
Good, yeah.
And also stockpiling milk to take home for tonight. I wanted to chat to you about awkward conversations.
Sure.
Because I know you do your awkward conversations videos for
Yeah.
YouTube, and I wondered if we could have some awkward conversations right now.
Fair enough.
Do you feel good about that? I love
ready.
the change in body language. That was like, I am
Yeah.
ready and braced.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's our first topic for awkward chat.
Okay.
Have you ever asked someone to do a YouTube collab and that person said no?
No, you know what? YouTubers are the worst with that, because what they'll do is they'll just like, they'll be like, yeah, definitely, let's, figure it out. We'll just like, when are you next in town? And then it's just like, you never...
Flaky.
Yeah, flaky. That's like the YouTube way of saying no.
Really? Just let's do it in summer
Yeah.
of 2020 never. Yeah, brilliant.
Basically.
Has there been anybody, because the awkward thing is when you presume they mean that, so you're like, they actually do want to schedule this, so you follow it up again, and then they still kind of try and avoid you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like a lot of, oh, I'm out of town that weekend or whatever, but, and then I like see them at the grocery store or something like that.
And you're like, I am on to you. You have, now this is a quote, so this is not just me being personal, you have thin legs.
I have very thin legs.
And you have a thing about this.
I have pale legs too. It's not just that they're thin.
You are talking to the right person about pale legs, seriously. I think we could have a pale off. I want you to feel fine about your legs.
Thanks.
So do you want to flash me some leg and just kind of face that
these
fear?
jeans, I call these jeans my arthritis jeans. I stole
They are
knees from them.
spray on.
Like, I can't really, but there's like...
That is a slim calf, you're
it's
right.
that's like as much leg as I can show in these jeans, but yeah.
But I don't think you should be ashamed or embarrassed of those. They're nice trim legs.
Thank you. Thanks.
Do you feel better now?
A little bit.
When you have to go on stage later, do you feel kind of...
I'm going to go out in shorts.
Yeah, well, it's funny you mentioned that, because... No, I haven't got shorts for you.
God, I
How
was
great would
about
that be? Run a mile.
Yeah.
Okay, next awkward conversation. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler Oakley, fellow YouTuber.
Yeah.
What's the sitch?
What's the what?
Situation.
Well, what do you mean by that?
So, are we talking BFFs? Are we talking BFs?
We're talking BFFs. Tyler and I have been friends. Well, so he was actually one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. And then, I was a fan. And we became friends through, Skype. And then Weston and just became really, really close.
Because you two are such teasers. You've even done videos about...
And it was, yeah. We have definitely, it's been a very interesting thing. It was one of those things where all of a sudden everyone just became obsessed with the idea that we were dating. And, it created this kind of, crazy fandom thing. And, I don't know. But
I feel like I'm one of those people. I feel like I'm now obsessed with it. Thank you.
Ship it.
And do you know what I mean? There's no other scenario when I could have asked you about it other than an awkward conversation. So
Right.
I'm glad we got it covered off. Next awkward chat. Has anyone got your name wrong today?
Has anyone got my name? They spell it wrong, yeah. But
Okay.
no, but not really. I got called Trove a couple of days ago,
Trove?
which I think is cooler than my name, so considering
Is
changing
Troye
it.
Sivan here, please?
Yeah, Trace Evan I've also have Troye Sivan.
That's not even close.
I know, I think it's just if someone says it fast, it's like, oh yeah, this is Troye Sivan, maybe.
When
Yeah.
people are trying to style it out and just pretend they heard it, right?
Yeah.
This is probably something you actually do a lot, so you won't find awkward at all. But how often do you look yourself up online?
Do I lock myself up?
Look yourself up. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
look
being
myself
really
up.
English, sorry.
How often do I don't really do it that often because I'm terrified of what people are saying about me. So I'll just I don't know, I keep it as little as possible.
As if you need to be terrified what people think.
No.
People are loving on Savan.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't search Twitter. Twitter, I feel like, is a scary place to search.
It can be. Our last, you will be happy to hear, awkward topic of conversation is, will you DM someone for me?
Sure. Who?
I think we should
Well,
DM...
I mean, wait, it depends who. I shouldn't have committed
That was far
a
too
bad
easy.
move.
Wait a minute, this isn't awkward at all. I'd quite like you to DM Grimmy, who's hosting the Teen Awards today.
Okay. Why? What do you want me to say?
I think you should just say, because you're going to meet later, I presume, yeah?
We met this morning.
Okay,
so
great.
I've got a new friend, so don't ruin this for me, please.
Okay, I just think you should say, hi, Grim.
What would you do if he had already DM'd me and it was already in there? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
You wish.
Hi, Grim.
Hi, Grim.
Okay, so we're on a nickname basis now.
Great to meet you earlier.
Great to meet you earlier, yeah.
Feel like we should grab a drink
Oh.
after the show.
Feel like I'm gonna do some emojis and stuff as well, so it looks really legit.
Okay.
I feel like we should grab a drink later.
Okay, will you tell me what he says?
Yeah.
I think this could be start
Smirk
of a-
emoji?
Smirk, and
Okay,
then
fine.
painting the nails.
Cool.
Okay, Troy, it has been a delight. Feedback
you.
on whether this is the start of a beautiful relationship, won't you?
All right, yeah, I'll let you know.
Have a good show.
Thanks, you too.
Trying hard not to fall.